Yay! Okay, so welcome to Global Symphony Day, the second, the second Global Symphony Day. I'm here. My name's Laura, and I'm here with the lovely Kate.
Oh, I'm supposed to say my own name. Hi guys, welcome to Global Symphony Day. We're so excited to have you here. We're going live a little bit later than we anticipated because we had to fix a couple of tech things. And so I just want to give this disclaimer for anyone watching this right now. If you are aware of things in your world, if your tech is doing interesting stuff, it's okay. There are a lot of energies moving today. We are literally having a global event via Zoom, via live streaming to our landing page and all of the things. And when energies move, chaos happens, and that is okay. Know that you can.
No, I was going to say last year we had like 170,000 people, I think, tuning into this event. So it could be even bigger this year. So what else is possible?
Yeah,
go on, Kate.
No, exactly. And so we invite you to ride the wave with us. That is one of the things that the Symphony of Possibilities or the Symphony universe invites you to, is to be in the flow. Oh my gosh, look at Angela's room. Oh, for those of you who are on as panelists right now, just check out Angela's room. Look at them. They are packed. She's having a huge special Introducing the Symphony class today, which I will say, if you haven't gotten yourself to a class, Introducing the Symphony class, there are a bunch happening today. There's still time.
Oh, look, we spotlighted her.
We spotlighted, yeah. There are classes happening all over the world that you can join.
Hello.
Just go to globalsymphonyday.com and scroll down and you will find all of the locations.
Hello.
So Angela is are you in Budapest? I think you are, Angela. I think she has a class in Budapest.
So we have
a
big event, and Janos tried to do the voice, but it's just my computer. But I can show you.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Oh, it's so great.
That's awesome.
Oh. And they're all waving.
Yay. And we are about to be joined live with Dr. Dain here. He's going to be joining and on for an amazing conversation, well, for the next hour. And then who do we have on after that?
After that, we have Dr. Anthony Mattis, who will be joining us at the top of the following hour. And then and he goes for half an hour. And when he's all set, then we have Katarina Wallentin. And then how are we rounding out the day today, Laura?
Well, then we have a very special Global Symphony Taster session with all the Symphony Advanced Practitioners from all over the world. They will be joining it's basically a silent session, and you can join and really just lie back and receive the energy of all these amazing Symphony Advanced Practitioners who will be contributing to you from around the world. So that's going to be amazing. That's going to be like the last half an hour of this live portion for Global Symphony Day.
It's very exciting. And what a cool way for us to I'm going to use the word finish, but I don't mean finish, to transition out of everything that we explore today to be in the silence of energy, and then take that out into your life and into the world. I want to just give a quick shout out to all of our people who are directly on Zoom with us right now. And I know many of you are regulars that are on other Zooms with us, membership calls and everything with Dain, where we usually promote you guys. We're not doing that for this event because we need to save the spots for our Symphony Advanced Practitioners for them doing the session. So we're not officially ignoring you. It is all just on purpose for the sake of—
It's a technical detail. Exactly. And also, just want to say thank you to the amazing—
No, we are officially ignoring them. Sorry.
Actually, we don't like you.
We are officially ignoring you on purpose. We don't have to hide it anymore. Yay.
Amazing.
Sorry, back to you.
Well, welcome Dr. Dain to Global Symphony Day, and welcome everyone to all of this. Do we have confirmation on all of our live streaming? Are we good to go? Should we introduce and rock out, guys, or do we need to filibuster for a minute?
Filibuster. There's a smart girl.
I love that. Exactly.
Goodness.
I
Oh,
think we're ready to go. We have the thumbs up.
we gotta like, yeah. So
Let's take it away.
let's go for it. Welcome, Dr. Dain, to Global Symphony Day, and welcome everyone to our second annual Global Symphony Day. If you have not yet met Dr. Dain, and this is your first time watching anything like this or playing in the symphony universe, Dr. Dain is our creator and movement maestro maker of this invitation to a symphony universe. And Dain, where do you want to go today?
I am so glad you asked, but I will convey this not in words. So, two things. One is when we do a symphony session, a lot of times, well, when we do a group symphony session, especially, there will be, it's an invitation to be the magic that you are. And you hear that, and in the world we live in, it's like magic, blah, blah, blah. It's a word people use when they don't have anything going on. What I'm talking about is you, the infinite being, your ability to interact with the world and the universe in a way that creates miracles walking and talking throughout your life. That is my invitation. So one of the things that we'll do often in something like this is ask a question, a question that matches the energy of where we are right now, that opens the doors to where we can go. The question for today is what chaos and magic, what infinite chaos, magic, and miracles can we in our bodies together be to create a sustainable, thriving, conscious future for Earth and all of us in our bodies with total ease, joy, and glory? Whew, there's a request. Boom, shakalaka. Now, one thing I want to, so you might mark 12 months from now, set a reminder on your phone and go, what is different since Global Symphony Day? Okay. I know a lot of us somewhere in the back of our minds or awareness or something know that we are magic, we are miraculous, we have capacities, we have, and it none of that is what you think it is. Thinking limits your magic, okay? Chaos is the gift of you, and we've been told that the very thing that we are, that is our gift, is havoc, which is destruction. It's not. Your chaos is a gift. Chaos is miraculous creation. With chaos, from one question, you can actualize a totally different life living in world. Havoc is destruction, which is what that has been twisted into. So one of my targets and invitations for us is to perceive, know, be, and receive what chaos actually is, what we as beings actually are, and live from and as that. And by the way, thank you for all the comments. I am reading them, but I will not be commenting on comments. One other thing I want to put into your awareness. From the time I started Access, way back when Gary Douglas used to channel Rasputin, the Mad Monk of Moscow, he used to do this at the end of classes, the end of CFP, Choice for Possibilities. It was the one advanced class we had at the time. And one of the thing, and as soon as I started facilitating those classes, Gary stopped channeling. I'm like, oh man, that would have been fun. Anyway, one of the things that was brought to our awareness way back when, 25 years ago, is that with 1,000 people truly in consciousness, we could change the face of government. Okay. With 10,000, we could change the face of the world and create a sustainable living Earth. So what I want to share with you is the 10 things. Back in 2017, 2018, we finally got to 10,000 people in consciousness. What does that mean? That's not access consciousness, okay? That's 10,000 people who function primarily from no judgment, a sense of possibilities, a desire and willingness to contribute to more for all of us, okay? Now, if that sounds like something that sounds like you, ask for that. Ask to be that. Consider today an invitation for a thriving future that is beyond this reality. that is beyond this world, that is beyond everything that you have fathomed was possible. So I'm going to share with you the 10 things we asked for, and it's going to be part of that request. Number 1, a world without separation. Number 2, true justice. Number 3, stewardship of and with the planet. Number 4, statesmen to the fore and politicians to cease. Number 5, consciousness infecting the whole world. Number 6, a world of possibilities, not limitations. Number 7, actualization of the 9 trannies, which are 9 ways of describing individual capacities that we all have and are right now. Number 8, true environmental awareness. Number 9, embodiment as part of the joy of being. Number 10, riches and wealth for those that are willing to have it. So I have a request. Will you please tap into all those, because it's a lot more than 10,000 now that are truly functioning from consciousness. Receive, gift, be. And let us open universes, doors to universes that have not been accessible before. And if you choose and are willing to, will you make the demand that you become totally conscious, no matter what it looks like, no matter what it takes, no matter what you think it is, no matter what you think you're going to lose, no matter what you think you're going to gain, no matter all the things of this reality are not what consciousness is. There is so much more that you are. And you are the only one that can choose it for you. And you don't have to resist anyone else. You don't have to align and agree. All you got to do right now is say yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povads, bases, creations, and beyonds. I'm also going to ask you to please replay today's sessions on low volume, no volume, don't matter. And I'm also asking and inviting you to perceive and see and receive the beauty you truly be. I'm going to ask the initial question again. What infinite chaos, magic, and miracles can we and our bodies be to create a sustainable, thriving, conscious future for Earth and all of us and our bodies and all the creatures with ease, joy, and glory? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povads, bases, creations, and beyond. So be it. Now is. Hmm. now is. You're okay with me wrapping 4 to 8 trillion years into an hour? Cool. Thank you. By the way, this reality has done everything it can to shit down your throat for the last 3 to 5 years. Now's the time. Now's the space. Now is. Bye-bye to all of it and its lies and its structures and its attempt to say, fuck you, you have no value, miracles don't exist. You are a miracle. You are the magic. Stop choosing against you. That thing, those things, those angsty, yuck, stuck bullshit you've been choosing is not you. It's platforms, it's intertwining of cognitive dissonance, it's all kinds of stuff you created so that something could be directed at it to appear to get you to be limited by electromagnetic blah blah, by something outside of you that is actually not true. You truly are the miracle. You truly are magic. Now is the space. Now is the time. Now is. Stop choosing against your being as though that is a thing called you. Or not. You do more of it. You do you, boo. Everything you've been doing to try to protect your little essence of consciousness. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povats, bases, creations, and beyond. Unleash. Now is. That's perfect. I don't understand, but what an energy flows on this Zoom. Yep. And you don't have to understand. You are being with what is. Unleash. How much, without realizing it, have you aligned and agreed with and been doing protection mode? Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. I have a few questions for you in a moment. It's weird. Why would I tell you? Oh, so I remember. I remember now. I'm saying that because the delivery is energetic, and then when I put words, there will be more, rather than the way of words creating diminishment. You no longer have to buy and align and agree. Therefore, now is. Que mais é possível. My Portuguese needs a little bit of work. Hmm. That's awesome. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Visualizing my future reality, and it is nice. There you go. A door I didn't tell you about. Yeah. This reality tells you there is no future beyond. What do you know? What are you? What are you here to create and actualize? What are we here to create and actualize? Now is. What are we actually already creating and actualizing? Thank you. What have we been preparing for? Now is. You thought what has been for the past few years is what actually is. What if it's been preparation? What has never existed before that's beyond what was. Boom. Thank you. You have the awareness of something like fear or overthinking, it's because you're having awareness of it rather than being it, which means if you choose, it is the beginning of releasing and changing it. May what is now be. Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be. Nothing is the opposite of what it appears to be. May what is now be. When you become aware of something, your fear, your overthinking, whatever, it's because you're no longer being it on the same autopilot, which means you are on your way to being able to release it and change it. Mm. Some of you are absolutely amazing and phenomenal. The rest of you are amazing and phenomenal and just don't know it yet. Dum dum. We now is. Hmm. Being great has no feeling. Being magic, miraculous. What infinite chaos, magic, and miracles can I be to actualize blank? Waiting for the whatever we called our being that's not our being, no more. Boom. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Wow. Apparently, we all thought it was going to be a lot of work. Wow. Wow. Now is. Wow. Mm. Wow. Wow. Hmm. 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 Thank you. Yep. It's leading and moving and dancing with more ease and communion and speed. Thank you. Hmm. Now is. Please consider getting the Access Me school app. It's a school and a college for the expanded awareness and consciousness that's actually possible. It's got hundreds and thousands, actually thousands. Let's say hundreds. That's easier for your brain. Hundreds of classes on it, but it actually has thousands. All those classes you always wanted to take, you didn't have the money for, they go with you. Now is the space to access conscious future. Okay, we have the Access Me School edition. It's only $65 a month. The college edition has classes that have prereqs, and that one is more. The school edition is $65 a month. Who or what are you protecting by not being you? Right and wrong, good and bad, bot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyond. To make this comment, I've listened to feelings, truly nothing, which is a telecall on the school, more than a dozen times. Now is the first day without feelings and emotions. Whatever this is, thank you, thank you, thank you. What else is truly possible now? I thank you, because that is a miracle. Literally. Who or what are you protecting with your poverty? Right and wrong, good and bad, bot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyond. How is that possible? That's why it works, it's because it's beyond your mind. Who or what are you protecting with your poverty? Right and wrong, good and bad, bot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyond. Who or what are you protecting from me? Everything that is times a godzillion, way destroy and uncreate it all, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, bot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyond. Who or what are you protecting from me? Everything that is times a godzillion, way destroy and uncreate it, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, bot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyond. Who or what are you protecting from you? Everything that is times a godzillion, way destroy and uncreate it all, please. Right and wrong, good and bad, bot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyond. How many of you have been protecting the world? All the standing waves that people command and stand within as though that is their very being, and fight to the death to not let it go. How much have you been protecting the standing waves and structure of all humans and humanity and people and reality? And how much do you have AIs that you consider the oracle that you continuously allow to enter into what you believe is the space of you that is not, and let it run and show you as though You still require it. Guess what? Now is the space. Now is. Now is the being to no longer require. All of that and its programming. Times a gazillion. Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. Will you say yes? Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. Now is. You are so. What are you protecting with your judgment? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100. Oh, and are they even yours? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100. Shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. Who or what is not yours? Not you. Who or what? Where, when, why, and how? Times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all 100. Pod, pock, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. Boom. It's all there, beautiful you. Trust you, the being. Now is. Why is it so uncomfortable? Dr. Happy Cast Lightning Bolt? But you think comfort comes from what you can eliminate from receiving and being. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. What if you could thrive on what you previously avoided because it was uncomfortable? not wrong. Mm. This is cool. You know that thing of when you open up to an amazing space? Amazing space, how sweet the sound. Oh, sorry, that was the church. Sorry, okay. You know that thing when you open up to an amazing space and there it is, and then after it is all of the tumble back, blah, 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 blah. Well, sometimes, so that is the current energy. So welcome, which is so cool because you'll have a different possibility. From now. Now is. Mm. Mhm. Mhm. Mm. Trying to think, but I can't. That's okay. Other people will hold on to theirs. So we have, the same amount of thinking going on. So that's helpful. Oh, fucking pot. Now is. Wow. Wow. Who and what have you been protecting with your contraction, with your poverty, with your judgment, with your right, with your wrong, with your separation? Or what have you been protecting? Everything that is, times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all 100. Podpoc, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. Wow. We are the locks. We and the earth and our bodies are the keys. We are the locks. We and the earth and our bodies are the keys. We are the locks. We and the earth and our bodies are the keys. Now is the time. Now is the space to put the locks and keys together, to destroy and uncreate all locks and keys. And to dissolve all need for protection. And set us and our bodies and our futures and Earth's futures free. Times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all 100, podpoc, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyonds. And now is the space for infinite chaos, magic, miracles, and true space of communion to be. So be it, now is. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 100. Shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. Let us be, choose. And are we being everything we can for a world without separation, true justice, stewardship of and with the planet, statesmen to the fore and politicians to cease, consciousness infecting the whole world, a world of possibilities, not limitations, actualization of the nine trannies, true environmental awareness, embodiment as the joy of being, riches and wealth for those that are willing to have it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, povets, bases, creations, and beyond. What can we be? What can we choose? What can we be? What are we? What can we choose to be that we are, that would actualize a world without separation, true justice, stewardship of and with the planet, statesmen to the fore and politicians to cease, consciousness infecting the whole world, a world of possibilities, not limitations, actualization of the nine trannies, true environmental awareness, embodiment as part of the joy of being, riches and wealth for those that are willing to have it. And in that, may all of the I'm not gonna say it, because if I say it, it will, I'm gonna be with it. I'm gonna be it. Blah, blah. Riches and wealth for those that are willing to have it. Riches and wealth for those that are willing to have it. Embodiment is part of the joy of being. True environmental awareness. Actualization of the nine trannies. A world of possibilities, not limitations. Consciousness infecting the whole world and universe and all universes. Statesmen, step the fuck up. Politicians, go the fuck away. Do a whole another planet, disappearing, ceasing, all stewardship of and with the planet. True justice. A world without separation. Times a gazillion, right, wrong, good, bad, all 100, pod, poc, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. Now is whatever is occurring. What if you could be interesting point of view? I have this point of view. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view. Interesting point of view. They have this point of view. Interesting point of view. I have this point of view. That they have this point of view. Somebody put in there, they're not going to control us anymore. We're not going to let them. They never controlled you. You've been lying. It's been a great victim story. Which is why I asked to tap in to all those in consciousness and receive and consider making the demand to be that also an awakening more and more and more and more and more of everything that actually is. So glad I have 6 minutes left, because this thing I just said about they never controlled you, etc., shown the awareness on yet another thingy. Wow. Will you say yes, please? Right, wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all 100, shorts, boys, poveds, bases, creations, and beyond. So be it. Now is going to suggest that the SAPs don't talk nearly as much as I did. Going to let you all know they will not be talking for the most part. That's appropriate. Theirs is silent. Yay, finally. Silence is a gift in this world. And I'm putting as few words You had an idea of the universes I'm accessing, perceiving. I am putting very few words. Just enough so you have a sense of your choice in all things. Wow. 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 Well, it's going to keep going and expanding dynamically for the next several hours with these beautiful SAPs. By the way, thank you, Symphony Advanced Practitioners, so much. I can't believe it. 25 years ago, this energy wasn't here. Oh, and now, oh, it is. And I thank you so much. And I want to thank our amazing conglomeration of creative country crows behind the scenes. Like all of you guys, not just mine, quote unquote, like you guys are amazing. And I thank you so much. It takes a village to raise an idiot, and my village is doing a great job with me. So there. Thank you all. Arigato. Let's go fucking rock this fucking place. Okay, bye-bye for now. Happy Global Symphony Day!
Thank you so much, Dain.
Wow, girl, thank you.
Well, I don't think any of us have words after that.
I don't really want to say any words. It
Right?
was so beautiful. Exactly.
It's like breaking news. The rest of this will be silent. Like,
I know, exactly. Exactly. Oh gosh, what a beautiful energy to move on to Dr. Anthony Mattis, who will be with us in about a minute, I think.
Do you want to spend this minute, Laura, saying a little bit about Anthony, like giving the people who might be brand new a little taste of who Anthony is?
Well, I actually just want to read one thing real quick that Dain said about the symphony, and then maybe you can introduce Anthony, because it's such a beautiful thing, and it was from Dain. One of the things the symphony invites you to is the miraculous moving energetics of everything. The symphony is an invitation to be in communion with every energy in existence without having to diminish you to do it. It's an invitation to be that space that makes everything greater by your very presence. It's an invitation to being. What if you tap into this all the time with everything? Because it's not just because you are here that it is available. This is showing you what you are and what's available to you. So yes, what if you take this energy out into the world, into everything and every, and beyond, just today.
I love that so much. Thank you for reading that, Laura. And you just said too about taking this into the world. Like that is so much what this is all about. The Symphony of Possibilities class, the symphony sessions, which you guys all got to just experience with Dain in his own way. It's not about isolating it to a moment or to a session. It really is about a way of being in the world, a way of being in your life and creating. It's one of the things that us on the Symphony Gaggle, we talk about all the time, just how grateful we are for that.
Exactly. Awesome. So let's bring Anthony on. You're going to say something? Go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, so our next featured guest for today's live stream event, which is being translated for these portions, is Dr. Anthony Mattis. Dr. Anthony, he actually began as a chiropractor back in like 1999, but since then he kind of transitioned and embraced being on this creative edge of energy work that that we just experienced with Dain. And so now Anthony also facilitates an opening of the symphony class, which is a full day class of playing with these kinds of energies. We also have a brand new class that Anthony is facilitating called the Symphony Immersion, which is specifically for our symphony practitioners after they have become a practitioner. Because Anthony has this incredible capacity of being with people as they are playing and learning what it's like to do sessions and be with people in this way. So Anthony, happy Global Symphony Day. Welcome to the Zoom officially. How you be?
I was going to go on and talk about you, Anthony. So it's a good job Kay called you, and so
Yeah, this is great.
I was just going to go on and say more about how brilliant you are.
Aw, thank you so much. I adore you guys.
Oh.
All right, so here we go. I look like I'm in, I feel like a Finding Nemo movie here with my background. How does it get better than this? All right, so this segment is about opening to miraculous spaces with the symphony energy. And thank you, Dr. Dain, Heer, for being the pioneer of this amazing work and inviting us all to something that's like just beyond our stories, our traumas and dramas, limitations, to really open up and access these magical spaces that are really unfathomable and can't really be explained logically. But it's something that is available for all of you. And for me personally, it's been a gift for the last 14 years of my life. Because when you begin to access these spaces and these energies, it's like you almost question how you could ever let the things that you called your problems stop you. Because this whole world, this new world, this energetic world, well, it's really not new. It's actually always been there. We're just finally accessing it. But once you become aware that it's available to you and for you, it's like those so-called problems are like minuscule compared to what's actually truly available. Wow. Hold on, I'm having a moment. And as practitioners of this work, we're like, it's an invitation. We can't make people experience it, but we can invite you to experience it. And know that you will experience these spaces in your own time and in your own way. And with the symphony energies, it's not a doing, it's a being technique or modality. And it's where your being interfaces with another being that has this desire to contribute to you in your life, beyond your problems, beyond your stories. So what energy, space, and consciousness and choice can we all be to access these miraculous spaces with total ease, with everything that we do for all eternity? And everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive it, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all 100 shorts, boys, poets, creation, species, and beyond. So I know for me, when I first started to receive the work, there was these moments where you would literally feel, at least for me, the energies like slicing through the entirety of my life story, the abuses, the traumas, the disappointments, the failures. So much so that this beautiful sea of infinite possibilities would open up to you, and you're like, oh my God, this is what I have available to choose from. How does it get better than this? So, what can I add to my life? What can you add to your life now that the spaces are being created that you've never been willing to choose before because you didn't think you could? You didn't think you could, but you can. So when you buy your story as real and true and use it as reasons and justifications to never create the life you only fantasize that might be possible, or you hope that may be possible, and then all of a sudden you start to receive this knowing that, oh my God, maybe it is possible after all. But it's not from here. It doesn't happen here. It happens here. Once it happens there, it becomes part of your being, part of your knowing that nobody can ever take away from you. Like ever. I'm in a public library, by the way. My daughter had a cheerleading competition and we were on our way back from Atlanta. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to find a place for Wi-Fi. So that explains the blue walls behind me. And a whole bunch of people in the library are watching me wave my hands. Okay. And this is truly a symphony because each practitioner, each of you that are receiving, you have your own unique energies, capacities, frequencies, acoustical wavelengths, and sounds that make up who you are and who you be beyond form and structure. So each one of us, we are the contribution to each other. We be the contribution to each other. Together, we make the song, we create the song. So, what can you receive from me and us that you've never been willing to receive before? That if you did, would alter the trajectory of your life with total ease for all eternity. I'm going to quit talking now. Just allow the symphony energies to do the talking for you, for us. Well, so much gratitude for all of you. And what would it take for you all to allow yourselves to receive from all the practitioners that are to follow after this, and just keep opening yourself up to these miraculous spaces in all the things that you do and be and create in the world, not just only here or only there, but everywhere. So I know we have the amazing Katarina Wallentin next, and how does it get better than that? I don't know if I'm supposed to do the intro. I'll let you ladies do that. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
all your
much, Anthony.
contributions. Yeah, I'm so great. Yeah, there
That's
you go.
beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. I adore all of you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
like we teased that the rest of this was going to be silent, but that was so great that I feel like it was such an invitation for people to dive in even further into, like, words can be great, and
Mhm.
also they're not always required either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all you really, actually what we didn't say before, which we sometimes do, is, all you have to do is to sit back and relax and receive, and you don't have to do anything. Just by being here and showing up is enough, and obviously to receive the energies of it
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. Well, I mean, I have to say, our featured guests today, Dain, Anthony, and Kat, are some of my favorite people in the world. And so for those of you who are just tuning in, we just finished up with Anthony's segment. Dain kicked us off earlier today. So if you missed those, these replays will be available on the landing page and on YouTube, so don't worry. And what we are about to launch into is Katarina Wallentin's segment, which is energy navigation in a crazy world. And one of the things that is so special to me about this is that Kat has been a part of all of this from the very beginning. She's been working with Dr. Dain Heer for a very long time and was really a part of the beginning of this symphony universe and the symphony of possibilities. And I think her bio calls her an avid explorer, and I just love the energy of that so much for her. She is absolutely an avid explorer of energies and possibilities and bodies. And she even talks about this, like, to come alive, what that is for people in their lives and in the world.
And I do actually want to say, because you said that she was right at the very beginning of all of this, she helped with the co-creation of the amazing Being You Changing the World book, which was actually created from energetic synthesis of being sessions. And, and then from there, the symphony was born. So there's a whole thing with this, which is amazing. We're reminded of this yesterday. So I just wanted to share that.
Yeah, she is like infused.
Yes, in everything.
All of it.
Exactly.
And she does also facilitate, like Anthony, she facilitates the opening of the symphony class and this new symphony immersion class that is just being added to the docket. If you guys are loving this experience so far, whether this is your first time playing with the symphony energies or your millionth, and want to go check out and see what's next, there are lots of classes that are coming up, from introductory classes to one-day classes to the Symphony of Possibilities with Dain. So there's lots for you to explore. Katarina, are you ready to kick off for your segment?
Yes, thank you for such a beautiful introduction, both of you. Oh. And okay. Hello, everyone. I just want to say something that came up when Kate and Laura introduced me. So I was actually around before the Symphony of Possibilities existed. And I remember going to my first ESB class, which is the class that Dain facilitates that comes before the Symphony of Possibilities. And it's the energetic synthesis of being. And it really is a class that builds the platform for us to step into being synthesized with our being, like being the energy that our being is. And at the time, I was so amazed that this even existed, that there was energetics of the world. I had grown up so much with just being logic and thoughts and trying to figure everything out, that just this, that there was an energetic world that I was part of, changed my whole life. And the symphony, when we started to facilitate, when Dain started to facilitate those classes, it was such an empowerment because I got to play with the energies. I got to be part of this. I had the chance to start exploring how to move energy, how to open these universes of energy that the Symphony of Possibilities is. And it was like a second revolution because the first one was like, okay, there's an energetic universe that I am part of. And then the second one was, and I can actually facilitate. I can facilitate a session in this. So for me, the Symphony of Possibilities is this tremendous empowerment of our beings. That the fact that we actually have energetic capacities is just like, wow, nobody told us that. We were like born into this world and it was just forgotten. Nobody gave us this. And it should have been part of that, of our life from the very beginning. And that's, I'm going to use some words in the beginning of this because I wanted to talk a little bit about navigating this world energetically. And Anthony and Dain has already done that. It just comes from different directions and you hear it when you hear it because everything is energy. Every thought, every feeling, every emotion, every point of view, every conclusion, all of it is energy. And what I like, once you start to tune into that, there's a whole different way of navigating the world. It's like you're being this conscious participant in a huge cosmic dance, if I'm being poetic, very poetic. And so what if this solid reality, like this seemingly solid reality that we think we live in, is totally malleable? Like really totally malleable. And what if being alive is this pure energetic experience, constantly moving and shifting and changing? So when we don't avoid any energy, we can change anything. But when we conclude or judge or decide that something is right or wrong or good or bad, we stop the energy. We stop that acoustic wave that you've been perceiving in Dain's session and in Anthony's session. We have an enormous power because we can stop energies. And so we stop that, and that acoustic energy like goes into the standstill and nothing moves and it solidifies. And that's when we have the sense of being stuck. And my sense is that this is where this world that right now seems so polarized and separated, where people decide this is good and this is bad and this is right and this is wrong and this is black and this is white. That's why it is so solid and so stuck and so sticky, because the energy can't move. It just like bounces between those poles of right and wrong. Now, what if that solidity isn't real either? So if the whole world is energetic, if everything is energetic and everything is malleable, what if that polarization isn't real? What if what if we can change that by not buying it as real? You can start with something as simple as a conversation that you have with someone. And you can start noticing in that conversation, is it flowing? Not if it's like going your direction or where you would like it to go. Is it flowing? Is it like a dance, an acoustic dance? Is the energy of the conversation flowing? Or is there like something sticky? Is there a barrier somewhere? It can be yours, it can be the other person, but something like, is there somebody, one of you that is defending? Like that energy. Notice if it's to have a flow, or is it like jumping between the polarity of right and wrong? And if it is, you can be the source for something different, even if something as simple as a conversation, because you are energetically aware. If you're listening to this, if you've been on with Dain, if you've been on with Anthony, if you've been in a symphony class of any kind, if you like, you are energetically aware, and you're starting to acknowledge that, which means that you're actually starting to embrace the potency of your own energetic awareness. So you can choose in a conversation, if we use that, like you can choose to ask a question. A question is like your amazing energetic tuning fork. So you can ask a question like, what energy, what space, what consciousness can I be to change this? What energy, space, and consciousness can I be to change this? And in that case, that particular conversation. Because in everything that doesn't allow that, let's uncreate and destroy it. Right, wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100, shorts, boys, poas, faces, creations, and beyonds. And if you don't know the clearing statement, go to theclearingstatement.com and you get an explanation of another energetic tool. And once you ask this question, notice that you're asking for you to change your energy. Because you can't change someone else. You can't tell them that they should stop having barriers, or they should stop thinking in right and wrong. There's no point. We can never change other people, and we can be the source of something different. So when you're asking, what energy, what space, what consciousness can I be to change this? You're asking to become a source for a different energy, and that different energy becomes a source for the conversation to start flowing. It's simple, and it takes that choice. It takes you being willing to use, like your energetic tuning forks, a question, the clearing statement, if you're started to use that yet. And you can do it silently. You don't have to tell someone, because it is not what you say, it's what you be. It's like that thing we talked, the words they're not the main thing here. It's the energy that we be that changes everything. That's the magic. And okay, so we can also ask for the symphony. So one of the first things I learned in a symphony class was to ask for the symphony of possibilities, energies to start flowing. So what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracles, mysteries, power, potency, and possibilities can we all be? Everyone who's listening to this right now, everyone who will listen to this in the future, can we all be to be the symphony of possibilities in total ease for all eternity? And then let's use that energy to tap into what happens if we're willing to be the source of a different energy in the world. So if you want to, close your eyes. You can keep them open too, but if you'd like, close your eyes just for a moment and get a feeling what it would be like to have this world be everything that you always hoped for. Even the things you didn't even dare to hope for out loud. Let's get that sense. Get the energy, the feeling of what you would like for this world to be like. You can use what Dain mentioned in the beginning, a world without separation, a world of kindness, of caring, nurturing, a world of true justice, a world with stewardship of and with the planet, co-creating with the earth, with the forest and rivers and oceans and mountains and plants and critters and creatures. Tap into that. A world where statesmen came to the fore and politicians ceased to exist. A world where consciousness infected everything. A world of possibilities, not limitations. A world of possibilities, discovery, and mystery. A world with true environmental awareness. A world with embodiment as part of the joy of being. A world with riches and wealth for everyone who are willing to have it. A world that welcomes the X-Men capacities. Get that energy and just allow the symphony of all of that to become nearly like a bubble in front of you. Very undefined bubble. Like a big, 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 big bubble in front of you. A world of all of that. Everything you can hope for, ask for, dreamed of. And then start to pull energy into that bubble. You can put anything in the bubble, anything that you hope for, long for, desire, ask for. Just start pulling even more energy into the bubble. And ask the symphony of possibilities to contribute. Keep pulling from all of the universe. What if it wasn't just you alone asking? What if this new world is created by the energy of everyone and everything who's willing to have that? Keep pulling. And just notice if your heart opens up. Like that area of your body that seems to open when you start receiving. Maybe you start smiling. Keep pulling some more. Allow the symphony to flow through you, through the bubble, through everything as this acoustic, never-ending wave. Everything that doesn't allow you to perceive how easy it is to create a different world. Let's uncreate and destroy that. Right and wrong, good and bad, put and poke, all 100 shorts, boys, poets, faces, creations, and beyonds. And send little trickles of this energy out. All that energy that's in that bubble now that we all are part of creating. Just trickle energy from that bubble out into the universe, out to everyone and everything that is going to help to actualize this for you, for us. And you can even put that relationship you think you like so much, you can put that in the bubble too. Anything. You get to ask, you get to choose. There's no right, there's no wrong. Just get the energy of you creating with the entire universe, with the whole symphony. bigger. Just notice the bubble is really big now. It's like a universe. And allow the energy of the bubble to trickle out everywhere. And pull more energy in and trickle energy out for everyone and everything that can contribute. Allow that flow, that acoustic wave, to keep moving, keep flowing. It's not your job to figure it out. You don't have to know how. You don't have to compute it. You just have to receive. Be willing to receive. And keep your eyes closed. I'm just going to continue a bit in silence. And just allow yourself to keep that flow going, the acoustic wave of the symphony, the pulling into the bubble of a different world with everything you hoped and dreamed for, and trickle that out into the universe to everyone who can contribute for us to become a new reality. Relax into it. You don't need to do anything. Just allow yourself to be part of that flow of gifting and receiving. The acoustic wave of the symphony. You can't do this wrong. You can't be this wrong. Now let's dissolve the edges, any edges of whatever bubble it is. Let's just dissolve it. Whatever edge there is to the bubble that you perceive, just dissolve the edges and allow everything that's in that bubble to be all around, all around, all around you, all around us, all around the earth, everywhere. And just everything that was in that bubble, all the hopes and the dreams and the asks and the requests, and the knowing and the possibilities and the discoveries, the consciousness that's expanded beyond the earth. Let's allow it to be bigger than the universe. And even bigger. And just take a deep breath and rest into that. Relax into that. This is our world. This is your world. Keep pulling energy into it. Keep allowing the symphony to flow through it and trickle out energy to anyone, anywhere in any universe that is looking for this world, your world, our world. And if you haven't yet, allow the energy to be inside of you too. Just flowing through you like an acoustic wave of possibilities. A symphony. Everything that doesn't allow you to know that you are a source, an energetic source for a different world. Let's uncreate and destroy it. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 100 shorts, boys, poets, bases, creations, and beyond. Mm-hmm. Okay. Thank you, everyone. What else is possible?